Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Take a deep breath, relax, and listen carefully, because today I have a story for you that will inspire you and also improve your English. This is not just a story about learning vocabulary or grammar. This is a life lesson about dreams, challenges, and how determination can change everything. The story I want to share with you today is called The Bridge of Hope. It is about a young woman who discovered that nothing in life is free. Success, respect, and personal growth must all be earned. And her journey shows us that if you work hard and believe in yourself, even the most impossible dream can come true. There was once a young woman named Lena, who was 21 years old. She lived in a busy city surrounded by tall, gray buildings and noisy traffic. But Lena had big dreams. She wanted to be an architect. She wanted to design beautiful bridges and buildings that could inspire people. She often carried a small notebook where she drew sketches of bridges she imagined, long, strong bridges that connected people from one side to another. Her family, however, was struggling financially. Her father had passed away when she was young, and her mother, Maria, worked long hours as a cleaner. Her little brother, Alex, was still in school and often needed her help with homework. Life was heavy, and Lena felt like her dream was too far away. One rainy evening, Lena sat near her window, sketching another bridge. She whispered to herself, "How will I ever make this real? I can't afford university. I can't even buy proper drawing tools. Maybe my dream is impossible." Her mother entered the room quietly and looked at her drawings. She said softly, "Lena, listen to me. Dreams are never free. You have to pay for them with effort, with courage, and sometimes with sacrifice. If you really want this, start with what you have." Those words stayed in Lena's heart. There was an old wooden bridge there, broken and unsafe. Many people avoided it because it looked dangerous. Lena stood there staring at it, imagining how she could design a new bridge. Suddenly, an idea came to her mind. She decided to build a small model of a bridge and present it to her community. But she had one big problem. She didn't have money to buy materials. That evening, she walked to a small construction shop owned by a strict old man named Mr. Carter. She explained her idea. "Sir, I want to build a model of a bridge for my community, but I don't have money. Can you give me wood and nails for 1 week? I promise I will return your money after I show my work." Mr. Carter looked at her carefully and asked, "Why should I trust you? Many young people say big words but never act." Lena stood tall and replied, "Because I am determined. I don't have much, but I have hard work, and I will prove myself." After a long silence, Mr. Carter finally said, "All right. I'll give you the materials for 1 week. If you fail, bring my money and don't come back again." Lena was overjoyed. She carried the wood and tools back to her small apartment. She cleared a corner of the living room and started working every evening after her job. At first, it was very hard. She cut the wood unevenly, her designs fell apart, and her hands were full of blisters. She felt frustrated and whispered, "Maybe I am not good enough. Maybe I should give up." But then she remembered her mother's words. Dreams are never free. So she kept practicing. Every mistake taught her something new. Slowly, the small bridge model began to take shape. After 1 week of effort, she finally completed a beautiful wooden bridge that looked strong and elegant. She decided to show it to her neighbors. She placed it on a table near the river where the broken wooden bridge stood. At first, people just walked by, but soon children gathered around. they touched the little bridge and smiled. An elderly man said, "This is beautiful. If only we had a real bridge like this." Lena's heart filled with hope. News about her model spread in the community. One day, a local journalist visited her and asked, "Did you build this yourself?" "Yes," Lena replied nervously. The journalist took pictures and wrote an article called "Young Dreamer Builds Hope with a Wooden Bridge." A week later, Lena's name was in the local newspaper. People from nearby neighborhoods came to see her model. Some even donated small amounts of money, saying, "We believe in your dream." Months passed. Her models became more detailed and professional. One day, a professor from the city university visited her. He had read the newspaper article and wanted to see her work. After examining her models, he said, "You have real talent, Lena. If you continue, I can help you apply for a scholarship." Lena was shocked. A scholarship meant she could finally study architecture formally. She worked harder than ever. She built models, studied online, and prepared her portfolio. And after months of effort, she was accepted into the university with a scholarship. Her dream was finally starting to become real. Dreams are never free. 4 years later, Lena graduated with honors. She became one of the youngest architects in her city. Her first big project was to design a new bridge across the river where the broken wooden bridge once stood. Standing there with her team, she whispered, "This is where it all began." Construction started, and 1 year later, the city had a beautiful new bridge designed by Lena. At the opening ceremony, the mayor said, "This bridge is not just made of steel and concrete. It is made of determination, courage, and hope." Lena stood proudly and said to the crowd, "I want you all to remember something. Nothing in life is free. Not success, not respect, not dreams. Everything must be earned with hard work and persistence. When you feel like giving up, remember, the darkest moment is often just before success." The crowd applauded. Her mother cried tears of pride, and her little brother Alex shouted, "That's my sister!" From that day, the bridge wasn't just a structure. It became a symbol of hope in the city. People told their children, "Look at Lena's bridge. If you work hard, you can build your dream too." Lena's story teaches us all that every challenge, every failure, every moment of doubt is not the end. It is just a step towards something greater. So whatever your dream is, whether it is learning English, starting a business, or building something meaningful, never give up. Remember, dreams are never free, but everything is possible. Thank you so much for joining me and listening to this story. I hope it inspired you and also helped you practice your English or your job. Take action today, not tomorrow. See you in the next video. Bye-bye for now, my ambitious friends.